About 95% of all international global communication in voice and data is carried out using underwater internet cables or submarine internet cables, right? Now, the rest you use satellites. Now, about 1.4 million kilometers of underwater cables are laid on the seabed, right? Spread all over the world, connecting a number of continents and regions together. Now, on average, about 200 of these underwater cables, right, are damaged. 77% of this damage is mostly caused by it is unintentional, right? It is mostly caused by ships anchors, right, and fishing equipment, right? You also have what can I say, case studies of sharks and whales biting on these underwater internet cables. But a third of the damage that occurs on these underwater cables, right, is not intentional, right? It is deliberate, mostly caused by terrorist groups or hostile states. Now, there is about 20 different underwater internet cables that connects the west, right, to the east, right, which basically connects Europe to Asia. And these underwater internet cables pass through the Red Sea and Bab el Mandab in the Middle East. Now, the main artery which connects the east to the west, right, basically starts in India, right? And then it moves in the Indian Ocean towards the Middle East, right? Then it moves in the Arabian Sea, right? Then it goes around the Arabian Peninsula, right? Then it goes into Bab el Mandab, right? Then it flows to the Red Sea, right? Then it goes through the Suez Canal. Then it goes to the Mediterranean Sea and then ends up eventually in Europe. Because of the chaos and mayhem that the Houthis are causing around the Bab el Mandab Strait, right, and the Red Sea, right, people now are starting to panic, particularly the international community are starting to panic and claim that the Houthis might attack and destroy these underwater internet cables, right? Which have an effect of basically bringing Europe to the Stone Age. So, Yemen and the Houthis have not threatened to attack or sabotage these underwater internet cables, right? But a report from the Israeli media, right, claims that if Yemen, right, particularly the Houthis, are pushed so far, right, they have the potential to start sabotaging these global communication cables, right, that you find underwater.